I am Brian Duggar, lead investigator for WTUL 11. I want to show you a website that I commonly use in my job. It's the Auditor's Real Estate Information System. Now, to get there, just simply Google Lucas County Auditor, and then you can get onto the site. So once you're here, punch in an address. You can punch in an owner's name, but oftentimes I don't know the owner's name. So I type in an address, and I'm using 2416 Fulton. Now this is on the city's demolition list, and I want to know why it's being torn down. So once here, you can see tax district, owner, property address, but also mailing address. Now this was big for me when I was looking for, when I was doing an investigation on out-of-town investors, because these out-of-town investors would often have a different mailing address than the street address. Now at the bottom of the page here, you can look for a homestead exemption or an owner-occupied credit. Now in this case, there's neither, so that means that this property is likely not occupied. Next, look at current taxes. And then you see here, this has more than $14,000 in delinquent taxes. And no tax payment has been made since July 27, 2020, nearly 6 years. So this house is not only unoccupied, but the owner isn't paying taxes, which is why, very likely, that it is being torn down. But here's another cool bit of information. It has nothing to do with this personal property, but tax distribution. If you look at that, you can see where are my tax dollars going. In this case, it's the county, city, schools, library, parks, and the Port Authority. But here's another neat thing. Like when you have an upcoming levy, here on the site, it mentions the primary coming up in May, but we're going to have another round of elections in November, and you can go to what's called the levy estimator, and you can see that if you vote for the 911 levy, for example, it will cost the owner of this home $8.46 in new taxes. So this is a good way when you go into on election day, you can see, okay, let's learn a little bit about this levy and how much is it going to cost me. So there you go. There's a quick tour of the Lucas County AREIS site.